Happy National Stone Gossard Day, everybody. I mean, it should be. Every day should be National Stone Gossard Day. And today, let us just take a moment to bask in the awesomeness upon which we are about to embark. Let the records play for Rasmus Sloth, Renato Gomez, Kaylor26, Kevin, and Seth from Mobile, Alabama. That was one of the very first requests. Seth, if you are still here, please raise your hand. Yeah, sorry it took so long. Anyways, in order to execute this song, you need to tune your guitar to Dad. It's like a goat. So we have D, A, D, like drop D, right? And then G goes up to A, one whole step, two notes. And B goes down to the exact same A, and E goes down to D. So I will put the link to how to put your guitar into Dadgad in the description, and then you just change your G string from a G up to an A. Here we go. Intro. This is the best. You're going to put your pick on your knee, and then pluck the A string with your thumb and hammer onto the 3rd fret. And then, with one or two other fingers, I like to use two, we're going to get the E and the B strings. So that's our first move. Pluck A open, hammer, then pluck those. You could use one finger and just kind of up and get whatever you want. It doesn't much matter, but hammer, pluck. And then we're going to slide from 3 to 5 and pluck again. So it's like a pluck sandwich. You do something, and then you pluck, and then you do something else, and then you pluck. So here we go. Hammer onto 3, slide up to 5. Exact same thing on the D string. Exact same thing on the G string. Now, pull off from 3 to open on the G string, followed by your pluck, of course. And then we're going to hammer on to 3 on the D string, followed by your pluck, and then open D, and one more pluck. And that's half of it, so it almost kind of repeats from there. So, and then we start over again. Off from 3 to 0 on G, and then slide from 3 to 5. Let it ring out, and then go all the way up into 17 on the G string. You can now pick your pick back up again and do that. Give it a 17 on the G string. This is like as cool as Faithful when Stone's all yeah. Let's try that one more time, a little slow, and then one more time, a little faster. Faster. 1, 2, 3, go. Here we come with the verse, don't move. So, we are in a big, huge, humongous, open D power chord. D's and A's. D's and its 5th, that's what power chords are. Roots and 5th. So if we strum the whole thing open, that's a D power chord. If we put our finger all the way across everything on any fret, that's a whatever power chord. We're going to focus mainly on the fat 3 strings here for the verse. Yeah, and so you're going to use one finger to push down on a fret, and we're going to go in swung fashion. This song sounds like it could be in like a spaghetti western or something. So we're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like cowboys walking around. Different from down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's regular. This is swung. Down, up, down, up, down. And notice I'm muting just a little bit. Not super muffled, but a little bit muffled. There's a moth saying hello. So we're going to go. Open 3, open. Open 3, 5, 3, open 3, open. And then we're going to, well, I think Stone might just do the 1 string, G string 5th fret. Give it a nasty wiggle like in Aneurysm. I like to grab both the G and the B strings because they're both A strings now, right? So you can do them both, and it gives it that sort of chorus sound, because in the song, Mike's doing a nasty wiggle and Stone's doing a nasty wiggle, and they're wiggling nastily together. And yeah, so if you do both those strings, maybe Stone does do that. I don't know. You pick one string, two strings. So right before the singing starts, open 3, open, open 3, 5, 3, open 3, open. And then once the singing starts, it's 2 of the first one before you go on to the second one, which is the third one. So open 3, open, open 3, open, open 3, 5, 3, open 3, open. Repeat, open 3, open, open 3, open, open 3, 5, 3, open 3, open. And then this time, of course, that's twice. And that's it. So you're strumming the fat 3 strings, and you can just use one finger to press it down. It's the same as a drop D power chord. Here comes the chorus, don't move. All right, chorus is awesome. So here's where we get to employ the technique of ultra. So first fret with your pointer finger across everything, and then so this is 1 half step higher than D is what it is. So it's E flat or D sharp, but we don't need to know that. What you're going to do is put your ring finger on the A string 3rd fret and your pinky finger on the G string 3rd fret, and that is our first chord. It's an E flat 6, but we don't need to know that. But you're going to start with your fingers on and then take them off. It goes right along with the melody. Move up 2 frets to F and do the same thing. 5th fret on the A and G strings with your ring and pinky fingers, pointer finger all the way across. Now here, it's open, all 3s, and then with your fingers down, and then off, on, and then up 1 fret higher. And then, since that's the only time this happens in the first chorus, you go up to this chord, which is about the coolest thing in the entire world. You're going to keep these fingers on the strings they're on, which right now is A and G 6th fret, move them up 2 frets, and put your pointer finger on the 7th fret of the used to be E string. So the whole chorus is... comes. The way that the second chorus is different is it's the same, right? And then it's let the rivers play. And then they do there's wisdom in its way before you go up to the awesome chord. This is the awesomest chord in existence. I hope you like it. All right, on with the bridge. All right, for the bridge, your first task is to start down here on the 3rd fret, that's F, and we're going to slide up. It should sound like a motorcycle starting. Up to the 8th fret, which is a B flat. Still in our down, up, down, up, down, up, down swing fashion strumming. So, and the guitar part is pretty easy to pick out where and when everything goes because it follows the melody just like much of this song. And then, with your pinky finger on the 12th fret of the baby E string, right? Up and down and then you're going to grab this finger is staying put for this whole time. The 11th fret of the G and the A strings, 10th fret, 9th fret, super. So, here it is, and all of the changes happen on up strums, mind you, so I think rather than yammer on about it, I'm just going to show you nice and slow. stop there. So notice when you go back to the regular old B flat, regular on the downbeat, grace, when he says grace, right? So it's like, it feels like a chord change, but it's not. You just finally emphasize the downbeat on the original chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that slide happens on the 4th beat. And the funny thing I want to mention is this chord, when we have 8, 11, remember that's always, it's kind of the same as in the chorus, right? So 8 on everything and 11 on G and A, that's a 7 chord. When you lower it once, it's a 6 chord, and when you lower it 1 flat from the 6, it's called a flat 6. So this chord is called B flat, flat 6, B flat, flat 6. My feet again. Do half of the intro, and then the solos are just, well, it's easy. Instead of being 4 things long, like the verses 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a bam bam. It's 3 things long, so it's open 3, open, open 3, 5, 3, open 3, open, repeat. Open 3, open, open 3, 5, 3, open 3, open, repeat. So it's in sets of 3. And that's it. That's all the pieces to Let the Records Play. Definitely top 15 Pearl Jam songs of all time for me. Definitely top 2.5 on Lightning Bolt. So awesome. Great request, gentlemen. Lots of friends in that, all friends in that request list. So that one was a video for friends and a video for you. So now we're friends, whether you like it or not. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.